That's right, Mr. Brownstone. Awesome song from an awesome album that once said by Axl Rose that he wanted, that he wanted to bury Appetite for Destruction. But that's not why I wanted to share this video with this music. There was a thing that happened in 7th grade that I want to share. And me and a buddy of mine were in this art class where we're learning how to write with ink pen. And I'm not talking about ink pen that you all know of now. I'm talking about the ink pens that they used in the 1700s. The ink pen that pretty much wrote the the Constitution. Where you dip the tip of the pen in a bottle of ink and write. And what we were doing was learning how to write cursive. The writing of, damn it. I don't even know how the fuck you say it. But the writing that you would see, pretty much on the independence paper, like, we the people. The independence, damn it. Back in the day when you used to write like that, in the 1700s, you'd have to look it up, and it would show how it write. And we were to write a famous phrase, like we the people, or, stuff like John F. Kennedy. Think not what you can do for your country, but what the country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Phrases like that we were to write. And of course, me and my buddy at the time would have thought to have written nothing like that. But we did phrases from our favorite heavy metal bands. Mr. Brownstone was one of them. And he actually written in the beginning, get out of bed around 9. No, get out of the bed part. And he wrote about how Axl Rose says, I don't worry about nothing, because worry's a waste of my time. I was looking, that's a good one. And then sometimes I wanted to have been the one to write that, but I didn't, because I wrote in quote of Ozzy Osbourne and his phrase from his song, Crazy Train. Yeah, that's right. And what I wrote was, what was it? Of course, I haven't been listening to that song for a while, so the song goes blank in my head. Some things go blank in my head, obviously, because I've been having so much on my mind. But the lyrics of the song, when he says, and the teacher looked at me like, wow, maybe we can learn how to love and not learn how to hate. That part of the song. And I wrote it in its entirety from the beginning of that, And when the teacher looked at it, he looked at me and was like, from a person that knowing of from you, and you writing this, he was like, I'm shocked. And he's just giving me this look like, you wrote this? And he took the quotes in. It's like, wow, me and my buddy And I mean, yeah, my buddy's quote was, don't worry about nothing, worries, a waste of my time. He just looked at him and like, yeah, that's you all day. But for him to think of me as, coming to me and saying, wow, that just surprising and shocked him. That's all I can. His name was Mr. Baltier. Because man, back in the 80s, I was all about Ozzy. I'm still all about Ozzy. I mean, when I first heard Black Sabbath's titled song, Black Sabbath, for the first time at 5 years old, my eyes just went ping, and the my brain just immediately took that in. And not just that, but a lot of music of the 70s, 60s. I mean, there's a variety of music I listen to, but hearing that dark music, which I have a dark side, literally put me on the map of, pretty much of who I was. And I don't know. But to put in them words, like I said, and to hear Mr. Brownstone, every time I hear that song, I don't look at it as a drug song, which it obviously is, partying and how you get messed up and how the drugs mess you up. I look at that, and I have to say it all the time. And I mean, I praise my buddy for putting that out there, because I don't worry about nothing. That's damn right, because worry's a waste of my time. Because if I was to worry about every goddamn thing, which, sometimes I do, but I don't let it get to me where it drives me mad. And that's what a lot of people in the past that I knew took their lives, because they worried too much. And that's the meaning of that phrase of that song. Because I can't think of being or doing what my friends have done in the past. And I wish I was in their lives more. Which when I got falled off, plastered, friggin' dead drunk to the fucking world. And lost a lot of touch with people. I mean, that song's a reminder every day to keep my ass straight. And I try and keep in touch with my friends as much as I can. But due to their busy lives and, everybody ends up doing something else in the world, It's tough. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that, because every time I hear that song or even Crazy Train, them two phrases come together. And that kid that wrote his and I wrote mine, and we were always in class together. Damn good friends, and we're damn good friends today, even though we don't get and talk much. But yeah, I always remember him. I always remember sitting there, and I always remember what the teacher said to me. There's a lot of shit I did in class, and just made that teacher, Mr. Baltier, just like look at me like, wow. That's right, I'm one of a kind. I like it that way. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that story. Till the next one, or whatever else I'm gonna do insanely. You never know what you're gonna get out of me. Out.